The first Xbox would serve as a home to a bevy of high-quality exclusives that remain beloved some 2 decades later. Halo would refine the first-person shooter, Mech Assault took robotic skirmishes online, and Project Gotham Racer offered pure arcade racing. But one exclusive that perhaps flew under the radar is Crimson Skies: High Road to Revenge. A pulp action film reborn as an arcade flight combat game, FASA Studio would deliver the goods thanks to exciting missions, open-ended design, and a brilliant presentation that adds to the atmosphere immensely. With single player and multiplayer enjoyment aplenty, it's a must for Xbox collectors. Set in the board game universe of the same name, High Road to Revenge follows the exploits of Nathan Zachary in an alternate history 1930s where aerial vehicles took precedence over land transport. Leader of a pirate gang known as Fortune Hunters, Zachary lands in a spot of bother when he gambles away both his plane and Zeppelin to a rival gang. After successfully recovering both, as well as his pilot, the gang embarks on a globe-trotting adventure involving stolen tech, a murder mystery, and plenty of hunting for gold. Taking inspiration from the likes of Indiana Jones, the game's bombastic tone works very well, keeping things light even as the stakes start to rise. Nathan proves a likeable, flawed lead, and the plethora of characters you meet are just as engaging.
This is my plane now.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some.
I still have your Zeppelin!
Continuing the arcade action flight combat established in the PC original, players can dive into the cockpit of 11 planes, ranging from the Heavy Brigand to the smaller, nimble gyrocopter. Controls feel incredibly natural, with an accessibility that lets even novice pilots fly with ease. Complicated maneuvers like rolls are pulled off with the flick of the analogues, while aspects such as health and ammo can simply be regenerated by collecting pickups. Planes come with 2 weapons, with a primary fire that is infinite and a secondary shot which requires ammo, and experimenting with each plane's loadout is great fun. Despite the pick up and play appeal, there is challenge under the hood there, with the AI dealing zippy offense that requires some dexterity to counter without taking hits. It makes this Crimson Skies a joy to play. For solo players, the campaign offers plentiful depth and replay value. Chapters feature a more open design, allowing you to partake in missions in any order you choose. Maps are often really expansive for the time, with hidden tokens stashed in each, encouraging exploration. This ties into the upgrade system, with certain planes allowing you to improve their stats and add a branded paint job. These feel substantial and prove enticing, and with progression carrying over between playthroughs, going through the story again is worthwhile. Most importantly, however, the main story missions are a joy. Escort missions prove surprisingly tense, and nowhere near as frustrating as comparative missions. Boss fights are jaw-dropping in scale, really putting your flight skills to the test. Dogfights with other pilots are often great, even allowing you to man stationary turrets for defense. Some missions can be on the duller side, such as various races, and a few difficulty spikes are disappointing. These are only minor dents in an otherwise very enjoyable campaign. High Road to Revenge would prove a pivotal player in the multiplayer space for Xbox Live, and while the live functionality is long dead, you can still enjoy the excellent multiplayer via split screen and system link, the latter letting 16 players enjoy multiplayer action. 4 modes allow for traditional deathmatch, capture the flag, and 2 unique modes. Keep Away sees competitors vying to keep an artifact for as long as possible, and Wild Chicken serves as a mix of combat and capture. Expansive maps take key fights from the campaign and let pilots go nuts, and it's an absolute blast to enjoy this. A key pillar of the Xbox Live catalogue, this one is still worth playing even today, provided you have enough Xbox consoles. FASA Studio would also push the capabilities of the Xbox to the limit, delivering a stunning game. As you'd expect, plane models get the most attention, with reflective surfaces adding a realistic tint to each craft. Both enemy and friendly craft show notable visual damage, and seeing Zeppelins explode is insanely satisfying. Levels are large, ranging from a water-surrounded island to desert outback, but all look great, and the way detail comes into view the closer you get to land is a cool touch. Performance is generally steady, bar some intense moments causing slowdown. The sound is top-notch too, with crisp audio effects that add punch to every encounter. Voice acting and writing is spot on, matching the campy tone of the setting. From Zachary's womanizing quips to scene-chewing villains, it adds to the atmosphere immensely. And not to forget the absolutely fantastic soundtrack, which is bombastic, charming, and memorable. Crimson Sky's High Road to Revenge remains a stellar part of the Xbox's library, mixing an exciting campaign and fantastic multiplayer while wrapping everything in a pulp action skin which is supremely endearing. It helps that the core of this one, the flying, is spot on, matching the best in class such as Rogue Squadron. Add an excellent presentation that cements the popcorn thriller tone, and it's a winner, even despite a couple of less thrilling missions. The bottom line is that if you collect for the Xbox, this is a must-own addition to your library. And with compatibility spanning 3 generations of Xbox, there is no excuse to miss this one.